Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius, to your blind spot. What you don't see coming. What could it ever be, I wonder? What could it be? Well, let's ask the cards. Because I don't know. I don't know. I need some kind of direction with the cards. We're going to ask the cards. There's going to be three elements to there. What is coming towards you? So something coming towards you. Is this part of this blind spot? What's coming towards you? Why is the universe bringing this to you? And what can you expect from this? A lot of times I think that what you can expect from this is kind of the blind spot. But let's see. So I'm starting with my Energy Oracle deck. And I'm not gonna try to reveal, I'm gonna say try, because sometimes I just can't hold it in. I'm gonna try to reveal, oh my goodness, anything. Huh, interesting. Until I get all the cards out. Now I'm going into a Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Funny. There's been an awful lot of like love and emotions and feelings going on. I kind of like maybe you can't participate in the three-dimensional world so much, so people are like all in their feels, Yeah, your reading is a little bit like that. All in the feels, Sagittarius. Okay, that card was coming out in the shuffle. There's something about this, energy that reminds me of the Scorpio reading. You have two cards here that came out in Scorpio, and just as I'm saying that, and I'm splitting the deck, this card was in the Scorpio reading. So weird. Like, I don't think it's the same message, but there's similar energy. Let's see. How's this gonna go? So now I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Tarot deck. So nice out. Everybody's like raking lawns and doing stuff, but I gotta make my videos. I gotta work. But I just like kind of spring-like, summer-like for it. It's, I think, about 20 degrees Celsius out here right now, which is nice. But I think it's gonna be really cool again when I'm not doing videos. Yeah. Oh, whoa! Wow! Holy cow! What else am I gonna pull out? Wow! 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 All right, so. This is interesting. So give me a second. I want to look at the cards and kind of get like a quick little, a short little blurb here for you about what this is. And then I'm going to go into detail, like holding the cards up, and we're going to clarify with more cards and really kind of build up this story. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh, okay. These stories are so interesting. I don't know what's going on with you guys, honestly. So, yeah, so what's coming towards you is like your counterpart. To open up your heart chakra, just like that, okay? That's what's coming towards you. Like your counterpart to open up your heart chakra. All right, so why is the universe bringing this to you? Because it's your counterpart and because it's very nurturing, very cleansing, very sensual, very feeling, very emotional. Okay, so what you can expect from this though is where it's not so cut and dry. What you can expect from this is to walk away from things from your past. If you felt like you're playing two ends of a table here, trying to balance things, you know, yeah, that's going to stop. You're going to, what you can expect from this is a very grounded, expansive energy that takes you into much more better possibilities in life. There you go. That's it. All right. So it's like, wow. Okay, so this is how I'm going to show you what the first deck, this is what came out, the first two cards. So this is what the universe is bringing towards you, and this is why. And look at this. It's kind of like we have this masculine angel and then this feminine angel. And the masculine angel is all about the heart, and the feminine is all about like the feelings and the sensuality of the experience. So I'm like, wow, that's interesting. So, and then as I kind of, I'll show you the other stuff later, what you can do. So this is what came out. The bee came out with his heart chakra. This is however this plays out for you, whether you're masculine or feminine or identify as either, it doesn't matter. It's, so what's coming towards you is a very focused intent, I feel here. This is a very focused intent. It's very creative, expansive. It's beautiful energy. Oh, it's, yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. Wait till you see what came out with it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. And then when the cards came out under why, it just clarified it. The Queen of Swords, or the, sorry, the Mother of Swords, same thing. The Empress and the Emperor. Holy cow. Power couple, like power couple energy. Jeez Louise. And so, okay, why the universe is bringing this to you, like, to have the frog card come out with this, with the second chakra, oh my gosh, so much sensuality here, like, it's a lot. Yeah, the frog is wet, let's just say that, like, it's, you know, it's pretty sensual energy. The cards underneath it, I don't think that's, I have to live through you guys. You know what you're all doing out there when you're supposed to be in quarantine. So, the Father of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Chariot. So do you see here, like when I first pulled out the cards for the first section, I got the Mother of Swords, the Empress, and the Emperor. Right away I thought, whoa, this is like the Emperor and the Empress. And it's not that just they came out in the same reading, but in the same deck. And in the same section of the reading and right beside each other. I was like, wow, that's pretty powerful. But now, so then the counterpart to the Mother of Swords is out right next door for why. Here it comes, and why. It's like, just to clarify, this is your counterpart. My goodness, like a divine counterpart energy, big time. Yeah, so that's why. It was just like, what else do you say? It's like, well, it's coming toward, this is coming towards you, opening up your heart chakra. It's like the focus is on you, your focus is on them. Yeah, it's really good energy. So there you go. Really good. Happiness, sunny days, movement and expression. What you can expect from this. So here, this is where it's a little more interesting, because the rest of it is just so, to me, it's very cut and dry. I don't even feel like I need to clarify. I might clarify the Chariot, but I don't know. So what you can expect from this, the hyena and walking away. So the hyena to me is that character that's trying to play two sides of a table, and is not really trying to do it to be devious, just trying to do it to balance some things in life, or, you know, to give it themselves time to figure out a situation perhaps before they make a final decision. And then walking away, like walking through that gate, is kind of making that decision. So what you can expect from this is making a decision here. If you have been in doubt perhaps about a connection with someone, I might pull cards, although, yeah, almost everyone is here, like every sign. But anyway, so I'll get into that later. Definitely making a decision. Things, you'll walk away from things though, to walk into this, I'm hearing. But I don't feel, it doesn't feel like you're walking away from things that are really beneficial to you. Because it's like, this card, this walking away card, reminds me of the walking through the gate card. I love putting these two together because the walking through the gate card comes up often. When we're thinking about making a decision in our life, you're the only one that has the key to this choice. See, the key sits around her neck. She's on this side of the gate that she's sitting in. It's, you know, it's really developed. There's tons of flowers. It's a beautiful botanical place. You know, she tends to it every day. She's looking after it. She's picking the flowers. She's weeding it. But there's, like, it's full. It is full of flowers. Like, you can even see at the bottom the hydrangeas, like right at the bottom. Like, there's nowhere to put anything new. There's nowhere to put any new seeds. But, and you know, and as she eyes out the gate, she's observing outside of the gate. She can see all that space out there. Geez, that's definitely a place to grow. This place in the gate, it feels safe because it's what I'm familiar with, but it doesn't really help me grow. You know, that's kind of how I see that. But then when this one comes, and I like the look in this, because both these feminines are wearing pink. And it's kind of like hitting that maturity level. So this is a little girl, and then this is a grown woman. So like, even if you're a guy watching, it's still like this is a child, and then this is an adult. And, you know, growing up spiritually or emotionally or mentally or whatever it is, and walking through the gate. And you just, you know, one last look back there, one last look, and here I go. I'm going through the gate, baby. I love that. So that's what's that sound? Oh, sorry, the windows are, I'm not used to the windows being open. What dog is that? I don't know. Okay, so, okay, and the cards that are underneath there are the Mother of Pentacles, it's like the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Swords. All grown up now. All grown up walking through that gate. All grown up now walking through that gate, being all mature and stable. And look at the Three of Wands is all about going out there and finding that growth and expansion for yourself. Threes are growth, expansion, collaboration, finding new opportunities. And the Six of Swords is taking you there. You don't know where it's going to lead, but you know what? It's better than where you are now. Oh, do you hear the dog's barking? Yeah, it's better than where you are now. It's not my dog, but it's a dog. I think that's what it is, throwing me off. It's not Lily, but it's another dog barking. So, what's underlying is interesting. Adjacent possibilities is underlying. I'm going to need a second here. If I'm going to clarify anything, it might actually be the underline. The Vulture is underlined. Clearing stuff out. Ah, it's a bit. And then the Strength card is underlying. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get to. I wanted to be able to show the Strength card when I said, you know, if you're interested, because for some of you this may be a connection that maybe didn't feel like it got off the ground or you weren't too sure about it. Something's going to happen here where you are positive about this, or you're going to be in a situation where you can make a positive choice for yourself. I know absolutely that I'm going in the direction of this connection, or I know absolutely that I'm not going in the direction of this connection. Like, that's going to happen here. So just to give you an idea, like some of the signs that we're dealing with, the Emperor is Aries, the Empress, Taurus. I get like, to me, Empress, I get combination of Aries and Taurus energy, like those two powers coming together. The King, the Mother and Father of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Chariot is Cancer. Mother of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Strength card is Leo specifically. So, you know, the hyena, you could kind of look at that like Gemini energy because it's the duality, playing both sides of the table, black and white, and the moon, the dark side and the light side. So let's look at the clarifiers. Like the adjacent, the Vulture energy, I feel like that's here to clear out anything from the past, past energies that might be stopping this from having a healthy new beginning. That is often something that's out of our control, something that is being done you know, the universe is playing its game. It's not a game. Well, maybe it is. You know, I wouldn't even put that past me. We're just a whole bunch of little pawns on a puzzle, and there's this giant gods up there. What are we gonna do with Cindy today? Let's see what happens. We're gonna put a couple assholes in front of her at the grocery store. Let's see how she reacts. I don't know, you wonder sometimes, right? Like, okay, enough. So yeah, so that's the universe is clearing stuff out. But this is the good guy. So this is probably the one who comes into the game when the others have gone to have a snack and say, oh, you know what, it's been really shitty for these players lately. I'm gonna move this piece and that piece and this piece and that piece. So when those guys come back to play their board game, all these little humans, the little humans might win something. Yeah, so that's what that is. That's clearing out shit so that you can have a good new beginning. So, but why is there shit that needs to be cleared out? Let's find out. Why? I'm gonna show it this way. What does this vulture do? Aww. Oh. Oh yeah, that's shit. It's not good. That needs to be cleared out. Ooh, look, we went from the Five of Cups to a Tower moment. Missed opportunity, disappointment, sadness. Yeah, really feeling like this didn't work out the way I wanted it to, the way I thought it would, and then like a Tower moment on top of it. Yeah, you need the vulture to come in. It's like those guys playing the board game with your life have been really shitty to you lately. So yeah, someone's coming in. The vulture's sneaking in while they're having their little pee break or they're getting a snack. See, isn't it kind of fun? Like, it's kind of fun to imagine your life in different ways. I should write books. Because I mean, like, yeah, sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it? It's just like a little game. The universe is just playing a little game with you. But there's a little piece coming in to help with this game for you, literally. Because, yeah, that's not great energy. What comes in after the Tower moment? I just wanted to flip. Oh. Wow, endings. Holy cow. What comes in after the Tower moment is the Ten of Swords. Oh, and the Death card. So this Tower moment felt like a full ending for you. Oh, wow, that's painful. Why do I think this combination's come out already this week? Was it Leo? Which is interesting because that card is here. And it was a Ten of Swords and the Death card and something else. There was another one. Something else that signified like a big ending. I don't think it was the Ten of Wands. I can't remember what it was, but this has definitely been out before, this combination. The Ten of Swords and the Death card. Oh, just feeling defeated. Like, just really feeling defeated. I don't know who's been playing your board game, man, but they have not been kind, huh? Okay, so, you know what? I'm not going to ask what comes in after that because I think this, the vulture energy is just specifically saying this is the energy that we're trying to clear out for you. The adjacent possibilities, I find that to be interesting. Wow. The High Priestess and the King of Cups. That's an interesting combination. Adjacent possibilities. We're looking at the Emperor and the Empress here. And now we're looking at, if I was going to pair the High Priestess up with someone, I would pair her up like as a counterpart, as a divine counterpart energy. I would pair her up with the Hierophant. But you know, you have the King of Cups here. And that's, you know, very watery because a High Priestess to me, I would identify as either Pisces or Scorpio energy. And so would I with the King of Cups. I want more about that. Do you have two possibilities here, perhaps? Gosh. They're so close in nature. It kind of is. Like you have two with the adjacent possibilities. There's another possibility for you, but what? The High Priestess and the King of Cups. Or the Empress and the Emperor. The Empress and the Emperor seem like, to me, that is the full-on identifiable power couple. And two, with the Mother and Father of Swords sitting right there. It's like a double clarifier for that. High Priestess. What is it? Tell us more about the High Priestess. Oh. The Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, the High Priestess is doing something. This High Priestess energy, the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Bringing victory, changing, feels like a very destined energy. Very good fortune. Almost like from the time you've maybe met the High Priestess, it's put you on a path to victory. And the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like it's destined. Like now maybe you're on the path to destiny. Ah, okay. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. Oh, there you are. The King of Wands. Okay, now it makes sense. This is seen... Oh, wow. Okay, so the King of Cups. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with this. The King of Wands, there you are, Sagittarius. Could be Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy, but if you're reading Sag, and you know, there are salamanders around there. So that's your energy. Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles. I feel like the High Priestess energy is an energy that you have met, whether it's male or female. A very spiritual connection here. There's a lot of unknown about it, but it feels like it's put you on some sort of a course. It feels like it has put you on some sort of a course here, a change in direction, right? The adjacent possibilities. It's opened up your mind to a lot of possibilities. I'm feeling now actually it's just an expression of this Empress and Emperor energy. That's interesting. It's giving us more detail about what this connection is doing or will do for you. And with the King of Wands, this High Priestess, I feel like, and not only has it like really stirred the passionate, creative, desirable kind of part of you, like kind of mojoed you up a bit, mojoed you up. You feel your mojo. It's brought you into your mojo here. That's how I would describe that. But, unbeknownst to you, but I think unbeknownst to you now, you have the King of Cups. That's a lot of deep emotional feeling here. Intuitive. This connection may be opening you up intuitively as well. Or you may be opening up this person intuitively. But I'm identifying you as the King of Cups because the King of Wands is coming out with it. And that's your energy. But it can be vice versa. Because you could also be dealing with another fire sign. Right? That's really interesting. That's interesting. I love doing this so fast. It's better than reading a book sometimes. Oh, I just read a book. I didn't like it at all. I read The Handmaid's Tale. It was so boring. It's terrible. I can't stand reading a book and I have no feelings or emotions. I couldn't care less about any of the characters. I don't know why that's such an acclaimed book. I'm sorry if anyone likes it. It's like, yeah, I thought, you know, the premise of it was pretty interesting. I learned nothing about the present day, really, in the book. And then the past was just all over the place. Like, no. And then I thought, is it just me? And then my friend, who's also reading the book, because we're going to read the sequel for our book club this summer. So her and I hadn't read this yet, so we thought, okay, we'll read it. And I finished it. I think she's at like chapter 12 or something. And yeah, she said, this book is terrible. I said, I know it doesn't get any better. I don't know. Yeah, this is more interesting than that acclaimed book. Your story here. Interesting than that book. So, the Chariot. Yeah, I want to do that one. What's coming in? It's like a portal of love. The Chariot. What the heck? Oh! Oh, baby, look at you. Cutting it out left, right, and center, man. Because, yeah, don't forget, we do have the King and Queen of Swords here. Right? We are the King of... I'm going to show you why I'm showing you that again in a second. So, the Chariot. At first I thought, oh dear. The Chariot. The Five of Swords. Oh, focus. Okay, don't. The Seven of Swords. Oh, yeah, focus. Don't. Oh, whatever. And then the Knight of Cups. That's funny. All right, don't focus. So, yeah, the Chariot, like just wiping out stuff that's not serving you, taking your losses from whatever it was that wasn't serving you, moving on your way, dropping those swords and picking up your cup. Off I go now. I'm finished doing my sword activity. Oh, here we go. See, even more information coming in now. That's the King and Queen of Swords are not... So yeah, it's depicting what both of you have been going through or doing. You're both living in a very swordy energy. Having to really claim your truth and your reality. Having to make your reality what is true for you. What is your higher calling and your a better course for you. Things may have needed to be cut out. And that's being depicted here with this 5 and 7 of Swords. And then moving into the cup energy, because what is this? Oh, this is cups. This is water, 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 water energy. There's the adjacent possibilities, you know, yeah. And that is a possibility because if you've been through anything that's made you feel like you have to lift up your sword and cut shit out, sometimes you have to cut it out over and over again and keep coming back. And yeah, it can make you a little bit, oh God, yes. Oh, I just thought of something that's so funny. That's it. Something I was seeing. Oh my God, I clicked on this ad. It was funny. It was called Match or something like that. I was just like, let me just see what these people are doing. So I looked and I'm like, 95% of all the people on there, they looked miserable. They looked miserable and they looked mad and grumpy. And I thought, who in God's name would date? No wonder they're on a website. Like, nobody's gonna date you. You're like literally, the people's faces for their photo were, like, what the hell? But that's, you know, that's the thing, because that can be an adjacent possibility if you've been through shit and you need to cut it down. I just thought, oh boy, there's no hope for any of them. So, yeah, I don't know. Do you want me to clarify anything else? I always ask, and I'm waiting for an answer. Okay, the Empress and the Emperor, that's pretty powerful. Let's get some juice on those two. You and someone else, the Emperor and the Empress, the Emperor and the Empress. You gonna give me anything? This is the secrets? The Emperor and the Empress. Aww. Oh, jing. Look at that. More divine counterpart energy. Wow, sitting in the 4s. Isn't this interesting? I'm going to put it the way they came out here. Okay, so the Empress energy, look at this. The Empress, we have the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Wands now, right. So now we have, in 3 instances in your reading, now we have divine counterpart energy or counterpart energy. You know, a nice little soulmate that you can cuddle with at night. And then we have the Emperor, the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Wands, right? Or the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Wands for this Emperor energy. So I wanted to describe the Emperor as the masculine and the Empress as the feminine, just for the sake of argument. It looks to me like the Empress energy has been healing. The feminine energy in this reading has been healing, has been resting, recovering, recuperating from perhaps, you know, like wielding the sword, if that's what's been going on. And then come into their own. Like if this is you, the Queen of Wands now, but then you could be the King of Wands. Like this is, you could be dealing with another fire sign. Really shining their light, working on themselves, working on probably maybe even business if they're doing something on their own, like they've created a business or something. They're looking very fine. Now, the Emperor, the masculine energy is feeling like something was missed here. Something was missed, but I'm feeling like the masculine energy is what wants to come forward, because the masculine, like holding that cup out in the disappointment, holding that cup out when there's disappointment there. And then the 3 of Wands, looking out, looking for that growth and expansion, wanting to go. Wanting to, waiting for that ship to come in a little bit, but it feels a little more active to me than just waiting. Well, you know, it can't go anywhere anyways. Okay. I think that's good. Oh, let's just see what kind of shit you have to walk away from here. Wow, this is really interesting. Okay, so we have the Fool card and the King of Pentacles. Because that's interesting, because the Mother of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles is sitting right underneath what we're clarifying with the Walking Away card. It's all in the same section. That's interesting because kind of getting the message. I'm getting a double message with this. I'm getting the double message that you are walking away from a connection, and it might be an old connection, like a connection that you've been in for a long time, another relationship connection, or you have, and you're permanently leaving that energy behind, and you're taking a leap of faith toward this counterpart. Is like that's kind of what's going on with this walking through the gate or walking away. Oh, the King of Swords is on the bottom again. I think that's all I'm going to clarify for now. That's pretty interesting. That's a really interesting story about the High Priestess and the King of Cups. All right, there you go, Sagittarius. That was an interesting reading, guys. Thank you. So, until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.